Yo, what's up, guys? It's Jake. I'm going to tell you the most important thing that I learned as a software developer. This applies to all walks of life, not just software development, and you're going to understand why in a second. In general, human beings are dumb, feeble, and live for a very short amount of time. Human beings do things incredibly slowly. Even the way that we communicate is very slow. Language is a serial medium, meaning that it is one word at a time, it is one concept at a time, as opposed to some sort of concurrent communication such as telepathy or something like that, where you could impart thoughts, feelings, emotions, pictures all at once simultaneously. The way that human beings understand things quickly is through their senses, it's not through language. That's why entire books can be written about something that you can describe in a picture. I think a lot of us growing up have really ambitious aspirations. We want to do outlandish, crazy shit with our lives, right? And one of the things that gets in the way of that being possible is that we recognize how unbelievably long it takes to get good enough at anything to actually be able to do that thing. I've spent thousands of hours on math and thousands of hours on software development. Didn't really ever get good at math because I don't think my brain is built for that, but I did get pretty good at software development and UI, UX design. I think growing up, a lot of us have very ambitious aspirations, and that's a good thing. The problem is that we run into the issue of time. Time is the most valuable resource that there is. Nothing will ever even come close besides people. People are not replaceable. Time is not replaceable. Anything else can be replaced. We recognize that to do something well is incredibly difficult. Very few people in this world ever do even one thing well one time. And to understand this piece of information I'm about to give you, you need to have these concepts. Doing things well is fucking hard. Doing multiple things well is virtually impossible. And I know some of you are going to sit there and say, I'm good at a lot of things, Jake. No, you're not, okay? Guarantee you're not. And if you think that, you probably have never seen anything done well. When a man does something well, it is fucking crazy to observe. To see somebody who is a master at what they do is breathtaking, truly. So in order to meet ambitious aspirations, we have to be very good at the things involved in that. And it is impossible for pretty much all of us to get good at more than one thing in our lives. Some people might be able to get good at two things. The amount of time it takes to get good at multiple things is so much that it's not even worth it. The most important thing I learned as a software developer is that if you want to make true impact in any domain, you need to work with other people. Other people need to be on your team. Let's say that I'm trying to start a YouTube channel. Let's say that that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I could learn how to become a professional video editor. I could learn how to completely set up video and audio production for myself. I could learn how to do graphic design so that I could make thumbnails and so that I can make sick intro graphics. I can learn how to use After Effects so that I can add interesting stuff to the video while it's working. Yeah, I can do all that stuff. It's going to take thousands of hours to get good at it, right? Hundreds minimum to be able to be proficient. That's multiple things. So let's just say there's 5 total things. Then there comes marketing. There comes understanding the algorithm, YouTube, social media, etc., etc., etc. This is hundreds of hours total just to become proficient at multiple things. And then I actually need to do those things. Every video, I need to set up the camera. I need to set up the mic. I need to set up the lights. I need to make myself look presentable. I need to then edit that video. Then I need to create a thumbnail. Then I need to go on YouTube and think about how it should be marketed so that the most people click on it. Then I need to interact with people. Then blah, 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 blah. And this isn't even counting like a normal job or the rest of your life. And to do any of these things well is difficult. To do all of them well, consistently, sheesh, man, that's a lot. So my most valuable piece of advice that I could give to you to save you a lot of time is that you should undertake nothing alone. You need a team. You need other people. What I am capable of achieving alone does not even register on the scale compared to what I am capable of achieving with a team of individuals who each bring their own skill to the table. You need to find that team. You need to assemble that team, and you need to make whatever you want to make happen. It's the only way it's going to. You're not going to do stuff alone. The number of people in this world who are able to make incredible impacts alone are virtually non-existent. They are outliers. Software development is psycho time consuming. It is so time consuming to be a software developer. Man, oh man. When you begin doing something, it takes less time because you're really shitty at it. But as time goes on, you start to understand there's more complexities that are involved and you need to account for those. And so you need to dedicate more time to accounting for those things. But then you learn more and more about what those things are, and you are able to work faster within those constraints. And so you end up getting faster and faster and faster. And I believe this is a cyclical pattern, okay? It's going to continually go like this throughout the time of your endeavor in whatever domain in which you're acting. You need to understand that in general, things are unbelievably time consuming. Alone, you are capable of doing almost nothing meaningful. But with other people, you can move mountains. You can make the impossible possible. You're essentially working as a distributed network, right? Let's just say for shooting a video, man, let's just even do that. Like, okay, we have 3 people storyboarding and thinking of concepts and writing a script. And then we have another 2 people thinking about how that's going to actually be shot. Then we have somebody who's a video expert who's going to set all that up with their little team of people. Then we have a sound guy. Then we have 2 people dedicated to editing the video. Then we have 2 people dedicated to the graphics, the thumbnails, another 2 people dedicated to music and audio and making sure everything is crisp and clear and perfect. And then we have another person working on the social media aspect. And we have another person who's going to actually put all this together and release it. Damn, that's a lot of people to make something very professional happen. So understand that you need to ditch the idea of accomplishing grand goals alone. Yeah, you could do it, but God damn, is that a waste of time and life. You don't need to be some savant who's capable of doing all of these different things. It's a waste, man. It's a fucking waste. You should be spending your time getting good at one thing, really good at that one thing, and then assembling a team of cool people to account for what you lack in. Anyway, that's my take on it. I hope you learned something. Like this shit, comment, subscribe. Send it to 10 people and I'll tell you who your crush is. This is how these things work, obviously. Peace out.